What's going on, Geek Pit? Welcome to another episode of Geeks Top 10. It's so great to be back right now. I know I keep saying that, but it's just so great to be back. I'm so great to be doing podcasting. I'm so great to be talking to everyone out there in the Geek Pit right nation right now. Yeah, I mean, this show, I love doing this show. I love doing this for the fans. But life just gets in the way right now. I'm so glad to be back. We're going to be getting things started right now with Geeks Top 10. Top 10. We're going to get top 10 movies of 2025. There were a lot of great movies in 2025 this year. So many great movies that it was so hard to calculate of what a great movie was for 2025. Geek managed to figure it out, and we'll narrow it down. You may disagree, you may agree, but we're going to get into it in a little bit. This is Geek's Top 10. This is Top 10 Movies of 2025. So let's get into it right now. Number 10. This one is based on a video game. The premise of this story is so good. If you loved Final Destination, you love those shock gore moments in horror movies. I'm talking about the movie Until Dawn. I know what a lot of people are gonna say. A lot of people are gonna say that it wasn't like the video game. It was it was still a very enjoyable movie. Highly recommended on my list right now. Something that you guys should go out and check out, even if you were not a fan of the actual movie itself. I mean, if you never played the game, I would highly recommend checking it out. Until Dawn comes in at my number 10 right about now on my list for top 10 movies of 2025. It's a great little horror movie. Like I said, if you loved Final Destination, you would love this movie. The scenes are just brutal. They're great, and it's a great movie, and it's highly recommended. And I'm not the only one that agreed that this was a great movie and should be on my list right there. So, coming in at number 9 right now on Geeks Top 10, we got. Actually, we're going to go back to back. Speaking of this movie, this is a return for the franchise. We really lost a great in this business, and it's still very sad. But number 9 will be his. This is my number 9. It definitely made my list. It's a return to the horror series franchise. I'm talking about Final Destination. Such a great movie. I mean, such a great tribute for his final movie as well, and man, this movie was great. It's highly recommended on my list. This brought it back. I thought the first Final Destination was great, second one, and then third one, and then it kind of started falling off. They took a little pause with the series, but they brought it back. So Final Destination comes in at number 9 on my list. Such a powerful and great movie. So number 9. Final Destination right there. Number 8. This is another horror movie that's going to be on my list right now. Going back to the original. The original I didn't think was too great, but it earned enough to make a sequel. And fans of the video game series, another video game series that actually made my list right now. It's the Five Nights at Freddy's 2. You got Skeet Ulrich in it, Matthew Lillard, McKenna Grace. Just an incredible cast. Spoilers who have not seen this movie. I thought, and 3, 2, 1, you've been warned right now, but spoilers. In this movie, I thought the marionette was probably one of the best characters and villains in this franchise, and I can't wait to see what they do, because number 3 has actually been greenlit, and I'm super excited about that one. So Number coming in at number 8 right now is Five Nights at Freddy's is on my list right there at my number 8. So, but yeah, this list consists of a lot of different horror movies. I'm super excited. Um, and this is not really a horror movie that's going to go back on my list, but there are a lot of horror movies on my list on this one as part of my top 10 of 2025. Wow, that was a tongue twister right there. But yeah, so my next on my list is actually a movie which this was one of my favorite movies. I absolutely loved the first one. I thought the first one was absolutely great. It changed the way we view movies, even today. Like with the IMAX. I mean, there was movies before that with IMAX, but this was one movie that really invigorated the the IMAX and the 3D, and the second one not as great. I felt a little bit long. This one was a little bit long as well. I'm talking about Avatar is coming in on my list right now. I thought this movie, well, Avatar 3 was took it back for me when I saw Avatar 1 with the computer graphics and how well the water came in and at you and everything, and the characters just look so realistic, and that's going to be my number 7 on my list, Avatar 3. If you have not seen it, I believe it's correct me if I'm wrong. I believe it's Charlie Chaplin's granddaughter or daughter in this movie. Um, she did a great job as the villain of this movie, but just nailed it out of the park. This movie's coming at my number 7 right now on my list, Avatar, Fire and Ash. If you have not seen it, I'm not sure if it's still in the theaters yet or it's coming out on media, but it should be. Because I know I'm going to pick up this 4K as soon as it comes out. Such a great movie right there. Avatar, Fire and Ash, coming in at number 7 on my list. Now, number 6 right now, coming in on my list, another horror movie in the Blumhouse series. And it goes right here as I did not really enjoy the first movie. I thought the first movie was great. Usually I get a little nervous when sequels tend to come out. Just because like sequels it's all about money with sequels, and this movie really stepped it up a notch. You know something? I was a little worried also when they announced that he was going to have like supernatural powers and kind of like going Freddy Krueger vibes. Coming in at my number 6 on my list, it's going to be Black Phone 2. I really enjoyed this movie. I thought the whole story as a whole came full circle in this movie. This movie was more about the sister in this movie, and the first one was more about the brother. So I felt this movie was such a great movie, and I can't wait. I really hope they make a prequel series. I don't know if they're gonna, but Black Phone 3, it should be a great movie as well. But Black Phone 2 is coming in on my list at number 6 right now. Number 6 is Black Phone 2. And I'm stepping away from the horror movies right now, but I'm gonna get into a little bit of some of the classics. This movie came out from DreamWorks. This is probably inspired land at Universal Studios, Epic Universe. The original animated movie was absolutely fantastic. Loved the original anime, and not only did the animated movie do justice, the live action version actually did justice as well. I'm talking about How to Train Your Dragon is on my list at number 5 right now. How to Train Your Dragon on my list at number 5 because this story is such a great story about how a son wants to get a father's approval on how to become a great Viking. But in the end, it was really more the father trying to get the son's approval. Great story, great storytelling. Absolutely love this movie. How to Train Your Dragon is my number 5 on my list of best of 2025 right now. Coming in at number 4 on my list, we're bringing it back right now because you see the vibe right now. We're bringing it back to the horror vibe right now, and this is just a play on words right now because my number 4 on my list, I've never seen such an intense horror movie all this year. But coming in at number 4 on my list is Bring Her Back. Bring Her Back was such a creepy, eerie horror movie. If you have not seen it yet, I believe it's available on Max. Is it Max now or is it HBO Max? I forgot, and it's just they keep changing the name. It's first it's HBO, HBO Max, HBO Go, HBO Max again, HBO. I don't know. Help me out. Is it HBO Max? I really don't know, but help me out. Anyway, number 4 is Bring Her Back at number 4. Such a very creepy horror movie. I can't go into detail what it's really about without spoiling it, but it is definitely recommended on my list right now as my number 4. Bring Her Back is definitely on my list. Number 3 on my list. Man, we're getting down to it right now. Number 3. Now this movie was released on Valentine's Day of last year. It was just a perfect Valentine's Day movie if you love horror movies. This was another classic right now. Another classic. About I don't want to go into detail what it's about, but it's just a great movie. Lots of gore in the movie. I'm talking about Companion. If you have not seen it, I believe it's on Max as well. Another film. I mean, HBO and Warner Brothers. You guys are doing something down there, man. You guys are crushing it right now, and no wonder everybody's interested in you. Paramount, Netflix, all these guys are just wanting you guys. But coming in at number 4 on my list, it is no, it was number 4, I believe, right? It was Blue. Yeah, number 3. I'm sorry, number 3 on my list. It's Companion. Companion's such a great horror movie. You guys see the vibe right here. I feel like the horror movies were the best last year. I mean, and I enjoy other genres, and I feel that other genres are great. I love comedies, but there has not been too many great comedies. I mean, we could go into it for a little bit, but there's not been too many great ones. We'll go into my honorable mentions for 2025 right now, since we're in the Happy Gilmore 2 is definitely on my list. It's been such a long time since we had a great Adam Sandler movie, and I feel that Happy Gilmore 2 has to be on that list, but it gets an honorable mention and should be mentioned on this podcast. But there were not too many great comedies, action movies this year. But Happy Gilmore 2 is definitely on my list right now. So, all right, now we're gonna come into number 2. This right here, this is where it got so tricky because these two really did flip flop back and forth, and there is really no right and wrong answer on what my 2 favorite movies of 2025 really were. They both were great. They're both horror movies, by the way. This movie, when I was writing the list, I really wrote this out as really wrote this out, and I just saw the movie, and I shouldn't have done that. But both movies definitely deserve some recognition and should be watched and celebrated right now. But coming in at number 2 on my list right now, I'm talking about this movie is nominated for so many different Academy Awards. And just when I first saw this movie in the theaters, I saw it in ScreenX, by the way. This movie, the sound, the picture, the cinematography, the acting, the music in the movie. There are just so many great elements in this movie. The makeup, the costume design. There's just so many different great elements in this movie that there's a reason why this is nominated for an Academy Award. Should have been higher on my list, but it was such a hard list to do. So I'm gonna go with number 2. And my number 2 on my list is Sinners. Sinners is just a great. I don't want to get into detail what the movie's about, but if you love great film and you respect great film, like a Martin Scorsese or James Cameron or something like Steven Spielberg, people who know how to shoot a movie and great cinematography and great actors and great storytelling. This movie is definitely on my list, and this is a must own, and it's even better on 4K. I'm talking about Sinners, and it's available on HBO Max as well, but to get the full experience, I would either see it back in the theater or I would definitely go out of my way and see it again on 4K. But Sinners coming in at number 2 on my list, and it's definitely a movie that you guys have to go out and watch. Now, number 1 right now, can we get a drum roll? Can we? Do we have a drum roll? Frankenstein, my number 1 movie. I can't give this movie enough credit. This movie is so hard. Only reason why I'm going to give this movie a number 1 over Sinners, just because I absolutely love Guillermo del Toro. He's probably one of the greatest directors in Hollywood right now, directing Pan's Labyrinth, Shape of the Water, such classic movies that have to be recognized right now. And these movies are absolutely great, and go out of your way to watch them. He even had a small stint on Netflix. Man, I forgot this. It were these creepy stories that were so creepy and they were so eerie. It's a series on Netflix, Guillermo del Toro. I forgot what it was. Oh yeah, Cabinet of Curiosities is the name of the series that Guillermo del Toro had for Netflix. It's very creepy. They were like, what was it, 8 stories, and each of them were very, very different. And that's the reason why. And just like Ryan Coogler, Guillermo del Toro knows how for great cinematography, great acting, great costume design. So I'm just gonna go out and say this run right here was so hard to determine which was my number 1, but Frankenstein is my number 1 right now on my list. I saw this in the theater, absolutely loved it. Just seeing Frankenstein's eyes, that level of detail that Guillermo del Toro has, and it's absolutely amazing. It's definitely on my list at my number 1. some people may agree, some people may disagree with my list right now, but it's my list, you know. So I would like to see what some of you guys think in the comments below. And by the way, this is Geeks Top 10. I want you to give a comment on what you guys think should be the next top 10. Obviously, we're going to have a lot more content coming. I know I always say that, but there's always going to be content. I love doing this. I love doing these podcasts. It's just so hard to find the time right now to do them. I wish I could do more. Anyway, so if you have a Geeks Top 10, let me know what your top 10 movies of 2025 are, because that's something I want to see in the comments right there. Your movies, what your favorites are. But if this is not going to be the last episode. We got a lot more episodes coming up, and we will see you guys in the next one. Take care.